Welcome to another episode of the Pottersville Foundation online training. And today I'll be taking you on how to produce meat pie. Our materials for the filling is Irish potato, we have onions, we have meat, we have green pepper, we have carrot, we have dry grounded pepper, we have stock cube, we have our spices. This is benny, this is curry, and thyme, and we have salt and a little of our corn starch, then oil and water. Now, for the practical aspect of the filling, first of all, you wash and dice all your vegetables. As you can see, already done. I've already washed my meat and then cut it in cubes. So what I'm going to do next is to heat my pot. Then add your oil. This is 1 cooking spoon of oil. Adding my onion. Let it allow it to fry. So you do this on a low heat. Allow it to fry. After the onions must have fried for a while, you add your beef. At this juncture, we're going to add water and allow it to boil so that your meat will get done. So as the meat is boiling, you need to add the stock, the seasonings, so that it will have a little taste. I'm adding my stock cube, because you will need your meat to have a nice taste. So at this point, you add your Irish potato. Now, if you look at this thing, you see that my Irish potato is soaked in water. Because if you leave it like that, the color will start changing. That's why as you're cutting, I'm putting inside water. So I'm adding my Irish potato now. If you look at the meat, you see that there is no water again. The meat is very done and the water is all dried up. Remember, we have already spiced it. So after adding your Irish potato, you need to allow it for a while to get done. And mine is done. I'm going to add the other vegetables. That's my carrots. This looks good. adding my green pepper. Stir. Don't forget to stir as you're adding anything. This looks so good. So now you test for salt and correct your seasoning. So this is my cornstarch. I'm going to dissolve it with a little quantity of water so that it will help to bring the sauce together. So you stir. You can see the sauce. Our sauce is ready. So you need to just off your light and take it out. Now for our dough, we'll be using 5 cups of flour, then sachets of meat flavor, half sachet of butter, that's our margarine. We need water. We need 1 egg for our meat pie glazing. We need salt and cornstarch. So now for the measurements, we have 5 cups of flour. As you can see, I'm sieving the flour. Remember, these are 5 cups of flour. We are sieving to remove lumps and dirt from the flour. After sieving the flour, we have our cornstarch. Half cup of cornstarch, half cup. So you also sieve. This is my meat flavor powder. We're going to add it directly. You can also add nutmeg if you wish to. Salt, I'm adding 1 teaspoon. So now, as all the dry ingredients have entered, you have to mix. After that, we add our margarine. We are using half sachet of margarine. So you mix the margarine. We are incorporating it actually. So you incorporate your margarine to the flour. You don't handle your dough too much. You just pamper the meat pie dough. So now the margarine is well incorporated to the flour. At this point, you start adding your water gradually. Remember to add your water gradually. So as you're adding, you're mixing. You don't struggle with your meat pie dough. So we ended up using 1.5 cups for the water. So the next step is to mold into balls. So now I've already molded into balls, and this is my egg for the glazing, and we have our sauce by the side. So first of all, you roll out. Butter. You place it over it. Our sauce. Then this is my pastry brush. You glaze over the edge. Then you cover and cut. This is our meat pie. So now you get your baking tray and then grease it with your margarine and place it over it. After that, you still glaze your meat pie with your egg. I want to show you how to locally cut out your meat pie. You can get something round like mine, and then you press. If it has an edge, it will cut it off complete. But now this one does not have an edge. I'm going to put my sauce after making the mark on it. Then you glaze at the tip. Cover. Now you use your knife and trace the line. Then you cover complete. You can use a fork to do this, but I want it to have a different shape. So you glaze all the meat pie, then you preheat your oven for about 5 minutes before you bake to golden brown. Please don't forget to share, like and comment on our video. I still remain Emeruwa Nora. Thank you for watching.
Please don't forget to like, share and comment.